anyone there? I am just advertising this stream on Twitter. Just... see. How do I get the link to this stream? Do I have to visit my main channel? I found it. And then, is it worth it to use hashtags on Twitter now? This is a chill stream anyway. I'm just testing my network and settings. Read all. And just gonna inform some Discord buddies. I don't need pop-out chat, I guess. Tweeted about it, and then posted a link on my Discord. Was all. Let me just make sure my desk is clear. Any work-related stuff before I just reveal. Yeah. Hello. So this is just a chill stream to test out my network settings, my stream settings, and just I guess reception for streaming. I'm not holding much on reception because I didn't announce this or anything. But I'm just gonna let this run maybe for 2 or 3 hours while doing some personal art. I'm working on my next background layout. Already have the 3D here. I'm gonna do some detailed line art now. I'll probably be less chatty here because this is really detailed and I'm not as articulate live as I am in my tutorials. My tutorials take me like a day to write a script for. And usually I just let my... I don't really let my stream record. Did you make the block out? Hi Ayush. Yes, these are Blender shapes. I could show that. This is the furthest my skills in Blender can go, just gray blocks. And maybe a bit of grease pencil to add details. I found it. Found the file. Oops. Oh no. There's some forced perspective going on. Especially these two planters. They'd be supposed to be like around here in this corner, but I'm just basing their position on this view, on the right view. I don't have ideas yet for smaller details, but that's what this next phase of sketching will be about. For plants, I did have some homework from that CGMA class that I can reuse some concepts from. Environment. Yes. I just need the JPEGs. I have these for tropical plants. And these for some trees. Gonna reuse these trees. I haven't used it regularly, but only for adding flat details on my gray boxes. But I haven't used it for 2D animation. Keep this flat. I plan to add some of that bumpy transition on palm trees, but I'll just keep it flat. I'm gonna look for another layout. I have other angles there. For trees. Palm trees, their trunks have this like a layered texture. That's I'm not going to detail all the layers, just maybe one or two, and some of them could be flat. Just teardrops. I simplified the geometry to a dome shape. The center would be around here. Simple like these big ones. Or this. Or this. Yeah, I think. I should figure out the shapes first. Droopy and cover this transition area so I don't have to figure it out. Eat it. And then another layer of leaves up there. How did I? Do I need another layer of leaves? Can I get away with just this? Make it exotic. Whatever tentacle crown it has up there. It's outlining the shapes. I'll keep it at that now. Just starting with the botanicals here because I already have concepts for those. And I just use that foreground tree as practice. This is supposed to be a stone planter. And I guess I don't need to outline the leaves because I have a brush for that, for some randomized leaf shape that's within my art style, or within the style for this. Trying to avoid following the shape of this brim with the silhouette under there so that it's not redundant. It's gonna look redundant if I did. And, this brick is forming a tangent with the shelf. I gotta avoid that too. Let's pretend this is the base of this tree. I have other options for leaf shapes. What's this one? This one's exotic. I think this is a good angle for an exotic. The tip of the dome would be here. And I think I'm going hungry already. I am just gonna heat up some bread. Just gonna put this here. is British fusion called Marmite on Pandesal. I've tried Marmite. This is my second jar of Marmite. It's a small one. The first jar I used on, aside from toast and butter, I used it on spaghetti. Like just spaghetti with Marmite and butter as a sauce. Growing on me. Marmite is yeast extract. It's like how soy sauce is soy extract. They're both bitter and savory, but if soy sauce is more fluid, Marmite is viscous. It's like a jam that you can spread on bread. And if you've seen reactions of people reacting weird with taking a teaspoon of Marmite or Vegemite, it's probably because they ate too much. The flavor is really concentrated. In the toaster. Yeah, when I baked my bread, I wasn't trying to be vegan or vegetarian because I still used egg for it. It's just that I bought a small box of soy milk so that I don't have to measure it. And I don't have to wait for my actual milk to go down to room temperature. Trying to imitate this one. That one. Leaf here to hide transition from leaves to trunk. You could say I'm truncating this tree trunk. Hello Azure Prince. The job market in Abu Dhabi. I wouldn't say it's good for animation right now. Or maybe because I just don't have a good network here. Like when it comes to animation, pretty much networking gets you good jobs, good studio jobs especially. And right now I'm just subsisting on luck. I do have an idea about I'm not in Abu Dhabi right now, so I guess I can describe Dubai. And for motion graphics, there is a market for motion graphics because there's still a lot of companies want explainer videos. So when there's no like cartoon jobs, then I usually just work for either making vector graphics or storyboards for commercials. And this tree gets a crown too. That's looking too straight. Give it some palm fuzz. For the dome shape. And the center will be here. Give it some crookedness to the trunk. Like that curve. Do I still use marmoset hexels? Not regularly. I guess because I have some ideas I definitely want to try there, but I still that just goes into the back of my list. Because I have a long list of art I want to do. But it's still installed. It's still installed on my desktop. Move to Dubai is great for animators, but when I am on Indeed, all I see is graphics. You're not gonna find... if you're looking for studio positions, especially for cartoons, you're not gonna find it in Indeed. I found my work, some work through an agent that they found me on those job seeking sites, the popular ones. I can't remember their names right now because those are the types that I registered to when I first moved here and kind of forgot. But getting agents is also a mixed bag of results. If they don't share who their clients are with you, then that means they're just filling a quota and you're not really their top candidate. That was my toast. Finish this tree first before I get my bread. It's looking messy. Just add another layer of leaves. And I'll just keep it that way. And it'll be obscured by the bushes. BRB again. I am going to get my bread. Oh, thanks for also dropping by in the stream. Oh, speaking of Moho, this stream is just Moho's pretty much one of my most requested tutorials, and I finally mustered up the courage to install 13.5, and I wanna make a stream for that. So this stream is to test my network so that I can be more confident that the Moho stream will work out, and that might be on Saturday or Sunday. It's more of like me comparing. It'll be more of me comparing Moho 12 and 13.5. You can drop by. I just took out some toasted bread and Marmite from the oven. I'm doing well, just hungry at the moment. I'm wearing the wrong headphones. Thanks. I was planning on rigging the whole avatar using Live 2D, but I messed up on my mesh hierarchies. And so I looked for a plugin on OBS for reactive PNGs. Because I can't wait to stream anymore. I could show that actually, the failed Live 2D. I need to catch up on your videos, by the way, Manga. I know I bookmarked your DaVinci Resolve video, your workflow there, because I don't think I'm using Live, not like DaVinci Resolve to its fullest. I'm looking forward to any update videos. Because with DaVinci Resolve, it feels like sometimes the fusion isn't acting like how it used to act, the fusion effects. And I'm not sure if I'm doing anything, if I'm just being inefficient or not. This is the Live 2D, right? Right now it's actually okay. I have to rig the left, looking to the left side. But what I found out is apparently each object can only be controlled by up to 2 parameters on free. So something like those glasses. What was I having problems? I think the angle? Yeah, try it, because that's easier content. No script writing. I think I found a problem, especially with the mouth. Right now, so about 2 parameters per per object, and apparently I've moved the mouth in my angle X and angle Y. It's not the... it's the lips. So I already moved the lips. Did I move? Not there. Yeah, I have keyframes here. Angle X and angle Y are already considered two parameters. And so if I wanna deform it within the mouse form parameter, I can't anymore because that I've hit the limit. And I think that means I should scale back, maybe go back a few steps and rethink my deformer hierarchy. And Live 2D just makes me feel so dumb. Because it's such a different... it's a different workflow compared to animation. Compared to rigging with Moho or After Effects. Because this one's meant for more interactive stuff instead of animation. So I guess they want to limit some things, and there might be setups that out there that I could refer from. But I was too impatient and wanted to stream already, so PNG tubing it is. Yeah, I should be able to find a deformer hierarchy that would work for me, because mine's not even the most complicated VTube model. Can I use this for this one here? It's a bunch of heart shapes. I wish I can have your bravery for not scripting. This isn't for school, just portfolio work. Just want to keep my portfolio updated. Trying to show some ability to stay consistent with the style, because I like jumping from style to style, but directors would like to see the ability to stay consistent, so it doesn't look like your best work is just a one-hit wonder. Dodo Mustafa. You love me? Dodo sounds like a bird's name. It was a bird's name. Well, it is, but for extinct birds. I'm getting more confused by my dome more than anything. I do, like, professionally I would like to work on backgrounds, but right now I haven't gotten like a big break on that yet. But I have worked on like things like style development and characters and props. Slightly high. How's that? It's already low on my earphones, but I lowered it on OBS. You're a beginner in animation. What do you advise me? I guess since if you want to do it professionally, if you want to do like go into the animation industry, they usually look for people who, or portfolios, not just people, portfolios for a specific role. So if you can do character design, background design, portfolio design, prop design, then separate those into different pages. And if the role says, if the job ad says they're looking for a background designer, only show your background designs. Because when I was starting out, I did make the mistake of showing them everything when they wanna see just backgrounds or just props. And you don't have to just focus on background designs or prop designs. Just organize your portfolio. Yeah, your English is fine. Just for character design, especially for animation, forgot which one, but there is a book, like a classic animation book to learn from for character design, because you have to make your characters animatable, like knowing how to streamline the silhouette so that the animators won't have a hard time. Yes, survival kit, and there's another one with Pinocchio, the Pinocchio on the cover from the 9 Old Men, I think. You want to be an animator frame by frame, then yeah, animator's survival kit is what you'll need. My favorite flower, I don't have any actually. I guess orchid, since that would remind me of my grandmother's garden, but I wouldn't garden those myself. I'm noodling the details here. And I should leave the noodling for when I'm color blocking. Be some exposed bricks here. Yeah, there should be some videos out there talking about what's inside those books, what's in Animator Survival Kit. And since this is such a centerpiece, I should work on the cage already. It's a snake cage. Alright, Nunga, that's fine. I can feel your presence in some other form. And good luck with work. Oh, you're asking me or Monka? Gonna look for some Snake Cage reference. Put this here so that you know I'm still present but looking for references. Yeah, that's a question I don't mind answering, but I wanna keep myself obscure and mysterious. Oh, you're a girl. There's something masculine about Dodo. And Mustafa. I've mostly encountered Mustafa as a male name. Series of unfortunate events reptile. Yeah, it's those designs I'm after. Like your father's last name? Just going to creatively steal from a series of unfortunate events. Oh, I still wanna protect my some private info like my age, but just to give you an idea, I'm definitely not 15. I graduated college 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago. That's a bachelor's degree. So that was just 4 years in college. "107, still have a lot to live for at that age. You've barely begun living." Ah, you're 14. I do purposely raise the pitch of my voice whenever I'm recording audio. Because I think raising the pitch of my voice would make me sound safer, friendlier. Just the psychology with audio. I don't speak Arabic, even though I've been staying in an Arabic country for years. I haven't, because Dubai is pretty accessible with just English. That's a pretty bad circle. I should just use. I'm trying to draw a reptile cage. And the perspective, even though I already modeled it, is confusing me. And I can kind of see why, because I missed the mark. I forgot to follow the lines I already modeled in. I'm not a student anymore. I was in an online class a few years ago for backgrounds in animation. And I refer to that class sometimes in some old videos. But that was just for 10 weeks. And some of the backgrounds I'm working on are... I presented them as part of the portfolio, end of class portfolio, but they weren't finished back then, so I'm only finishing them now when I have free time. It's background... Okay, I labeled that on my folder. Background and layout for animation. The instructor should be Jonathan Hoekstra or Hoekstra. Oh, am I incomprehensible right now or in my other videos? When you said you don't understand everything I'm saying, do you mean like right now on this stream, or is that on my videos now? I'm still struggling with this cage. Just wondering how to decorate it. And I should just try to do a flat version. If I'm hard to understand right now, is it... I'm probably mumbling. Sorry about that. This is my normal speech pattern. But if there's anything you don't understand, just mention it in chat and I can repeat what I said. But I still appreciate the feedback. I thought I was ready for drawing this cage, because I've been watching a lot of terrarium building videos on YouTube, especially from Serpa Design. And it wasn't for research for this background. He just popped up snake and reptile and amphibian aquariums and terrariums just appeared on my YouTube dashboard, and I just went into a rabbit hole. I don't think I'll draw a snake. But it's nice to imagine how a character will appear. It's not just nice, it's kind of required to show how a character is staged. Bird cage. I'm looking for some fancier ones before I just default to just bars. Is that your Instagram? Yeah, it's a cage. A reptile cage to be specific. Just gotta keep this cage fancy and well maintained for Monka. Give it a... Gonna steer away from that straightness. Give it more wonkiness. There. What is Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi is life now. It stands for wireless fidelity, and it's how we wirelessly connect to the internet. So if you're on your phone and you need to connect to the internet, you turn on Wi-Fi. You're joking. Sorry. I didn't know if I should joke or answer your question seriously. My best description for Wi-Fi would be home is where the Wi-Fi is. This is gonna be a pain to color block. It's gonna be hard to... I was hoping the cage would obscure the background details, the plants at the background. Back in high school, I didn't have much friends. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I'm actually hoping to go back to school. Maybe a one-year degree. Either online or in person. Because I really like learning a lot. But in terms of like career-wise, I would like to have either an animation or game out there, like a personal animation. Something that I can submit to festivals. I'd prefer a show, because that would be longer term employment than a movie. But a movie earns more. But the pre-production is probably just... Pre-production probably takes maybe up to a year. So if I'm just doing Viz Dev, then I don't have, like, my employment time would be limited. But with a show, my husband thought he can steal my Marmite. Joke's on him. My husband proved my post with Marmite. Yeah. I have mentioned about him in some videos, like usually in my traditional art videos, like my Elden Ring painting. Which software? This is Clip Studio Paint. The most expensive one. This. Is it Pro or EX? Oh, I actually have an update. I'll update that later. Paint. Yeah, I keep forgetting which version I'm on, but it's definitely the 3rd tier. Yeah, I'm on EX. That's the most feature complete. Glad you think this is beautiful, because right now it's still a mess for me. Yeah, Clip Studio can only do frame by frame animation. And with I guess the advantage of that one for animation. Oh, tweening animation already? I haven't explored the features for that yet. For this one, I mean. Because for frame by frame, I've been using Krita. It does what I need it to do. But usually I use frame by frame animation for... Yeah, I use Moho for tweens and Krita for frame by frame. And before Krita introduced the frame by frame animation tools, TV Paint was the only digital frame by frame program, and it was really expensive. That's for painted styles. TV Paint was the only choice back then. So Krita introducing frame by frame, and then soon Clip Studio and Procreate. Those were game changers. That like a hobby to make cages, or like a side business? For animation advice, I'm like I was talking about the pre-production side of animation a while ago. Like for pre-production we have storyboarding and background design, character design. So with animation there's also character animation and VFX animation and even motion graphics, but that's usually a VFX animator can also do motion graphics. So if you could pick a specialty, if you're starting out, then I guess pick a specialty so that you can build your portfolio towards that. So I guess if you're going for character animation, yes, there are animators who are good in action. There are animators who are good in creature animation, but definitely show some action, whether you're choosing characters or creatures. By small cartoon animation, do you mean short animations? Usually for animated shorts, some people take on multiple roles. And if you're doing short animation, the production is gonna feel longer than it should, and that would, I know, based on experience, that has burned me out making short animations, especially for my thesis animation. I got burnt out in the middle, but you just gotta deliver so that you can move on to the next project. Or, you know, don't be afraid to cut your losses as well, and find something to salvage from your progress. Like in my thesis animation, I definitely bit off more than I can chew with that. I thought I could. I was too ambitious, but my skills back then were still beginner level. But it was my thesis animation. I needed to finish it for school. So the 2D animation there was pretty bad. Pretty amateur and beginner. But I realized I managed to put the backgrounds in there for my portfolio, and that's where I realized I wanted to do more background design than animation itself. Hi Radha, my main animation program is Moho. 12 for now, but I have 13 installed, and I plan to explore that on stream on Saturday. This stream is just to test my settings and if YouTube plays nice with my internet. Because I've been wanting to. I definitely have lots of requests for Moho tutorials, but I'm still, for a while I've been stuck with 12. For character, my character model right now is a PNG with the drawing animation is just 2 frames. Perfect. So I only have these 3. I have the frame talking, and then 2 frames for drawing. And then using Krita, I arranged that to a GIF. I arranged the timing on Krita and then exported it as a GIF. And then on OBS, my screen recording software, I'm using this plugin, so in OBS and it's how my character opens their mouth whenever I'm talking. The controls are so if you open the plugin in OBS, you add it as a source, and these are the settings for the source. Oops, I closed it. These are the settings for the source. So there's image when silent, image when sound, and I'm using the GIF for when I'm silent, the PNG for the talking PNG when it hears my mic. So I put my mic as an audio source. I will link this in the chat. My style, I have like even though I can draw in multiple styles, I do have preferences. I guess my Mandalorian animation would be close to the style I like. Advice on Moho. Since it's a rigging program, just you could look for existing character. Yeah, look for existing characters and try rigging those, or go for simple characters. If you like designing your own characters, just start out simple. I could share some examples on the rigging practices I did. Like this one is... her mouth looks freaky right now because she has multiple mouth layers. And it looks like she's scarred. This one is it be character design challenge. So I drew that girl for a character design challenge for hippie themes. Had a lot of references here. And then I straightened her up for animation. I gave her an A pose. And I only did like a walking and dancing cycle with her. Yeah, she is ready to bite you. And then this one's my first on Moho actually. Open with... This one's my first rig in Moho, and I only got up to the face before I gave up. That was definitely too complicated for a first design, but I was amused by the smart warps. And Dubai Sports Council. I guess it's safe to talk about this one because it's already it's an old project, old client work. But this one's rigged by my husband. I just did the character models. Environment. Yeah, I took some of my environment illustration and looked for things I can rig there. I started learning 2018, but not consistently. Like, I'm not on the level where I can rig something for for TV animation. Because with TV animation, they've already solved a lot of rigs for TV animation should already solve a lot of potential breaks in the model. While for me, I'm just doing small, like 5-second loops. This one's the Mandalorian. Where did I put? This was the tutorial I posted on YouTube. Yeah, so even though I'm not on the level of a professional 2D rigger, I can still find some fun in just rigging my illustrations. I did try one of those Moho online seminars once, and the speaker there, she also does small test rigs. Like she rigged that one of those Breath of the Wild robots just for fun. I'm just going to stream Moho on Saturday. Just as a first look from someone jumping from Moho 12 to 13 and see if I can translate one of my Moho 12 rigs to Moho 13. It's this one. This is a mess. This raccoon. This is rigged in Moho 12 already. I can show a preview, but I'll leave the explanations for Saturday. I don't have time. I don't have an idea yet. Maybe on... I usually upload around 4 p.m. GMT plus 4. That's 12 p.m. GMT. This is still Moho 12. And I have a bone folder for... How close this action? Okay. I have a bone folder for the body, and inside the bone folder I have a bone folder for the head. So my head controls are on this layer, and then my body controls are on this layer. There are some problems with this rig as well. Like the legs, it's hard to control how the leg bends. I'm using a target bone, and sometimes it doesn't cooperate. Like if I twist the body to the left, so the legs should be facing this way, the knees should bend that way, but it's hard to bend this knee to face the other way. There. Take some stretching. So why is it not going to frame 1? There we go. This isn't animated, but I did pose it. The other controls are the eyes. This goes left, right, up, down. But there are... I do want to try using a target bone to control both left and right. If you've seen some more advanced controls, there are... Sketch? And first, add bone. If you've seen some advanced controls for face rigs, they usually have this target bone and usually the something like eyes would follow this target bone. And I haven't seen detailed tutorials on that. There is a tutorial, but it's not... The one I saw is not narrated. So I would have to slow that that video down and figure it out from what's on screen. For the hands, I have just 2 bones for the arm, and then the hand... Oops, no, what happened? The fingers are controlled by 3 controllers per hand. So I have fingers clenching, but it doesn't control the pointing finger. I have a different controller for that, in case I want my character to point. And then flip hand. Oh, that looks like they're flipping you off. Good thing I didn't list this as a for kids stream. Some other challenges that I think Moho 13.5 can solve is the Vitruvian bones. So I can place the arm in the foreground, or like if I want this arm to go in front of the shirt but keep the shoulder at the back. I think Moho 13 solved that problem. Because I heard from... If I had worked on this some more, on this Moho 12 model, then I would... My husband suggested using a mask. Just duplicating this whole arm and use a mask to mask out the shoulder. But if you have any, like, if you have any more questions for Moho, you could save it for the stream, or you could probably mention it now on chat, but I'll save those for the stream and then cut the stream after. I'll cut the Saturday stream into a more bite-sized version. And Saturday is probably not a final date, it's either Saturday and Sunday. Lately I've been targeting Sunday uploads so that I have Saturday to edit. Why not Photoshop? Yeah, I do know how to use Photoshop, it's just that I wanted to avoid the risks of cracking software. And I think the subscription, a Photoshop subscription, is unreasonable, so a few years ago I started looking for alternatives. And Krita was that for a while, since I just need Photoshop for drawing. This is Clip Studio Paint. I switched to Clip Studio Paint last year. So since I don't use Photoshop for photo editing, Krita and Clip Studio just did the trick. Krita and Clip Studio had the tools I needed. The 2 feet 4 paws DXP. How did you know? I didn't that was a project that was handed to me, so draw the I didn't draw the first version of the banner. I've just been following the style. Gonna look for ideas on what to put in the shelf. I wasn't into like I wasn't into formal painting, like fine art as a child. I know there are some art prodigies that are so good at realism as children. And I didn't take drawing seriously until I was in high school. Because I thought back then you have to start learning fine art first before drawing cartoons. Oh, small world. Yeah, I'm on a freelance basis with them as well. Especially since 2 Feet is their 2 Feet likes a lot of cartoon styles. I'll just fill this with bottles. like I'm past 2 hours. I will just wrap up this shelf with the placeholder props for now. I was only planning like 2 or 3 hours. I think I will leave it at that. I'll make a post later on. I'll make a community post later to announce the Saturday or Sunday stream. And if you guys have any questions on Moho, I guess comment there on the post, on the future post, and I'll answer that on the weekends. I'm really bad at ending streams. I usually just say goodbye and thanks for watching, guys. It was really nice chatting with you.